It is Saturday and I'm in my default skin. Let me show you. The purpose of today's video, it's giving dry, it's giving mess. I was gonna do my hair this week, but I decided against it. I've got you balancing on 2 slices of back bread. I actually want to watch Big Brother, so that's what this is. And the camera decided to cut out and run out of storage as per usual. I was trying to say that I am watching Big Brother, I'm in the house alone, and I'm about to make myself some food. It is currently almost 4 o'clock, 3:56. The rest of the fam went to Wales for their great-grandma's birthday. I think it's great-grandma. Yeah, great-grandma's birthday. And yeah, and I'm at home about to make myself some sugar. About to make myself some chickies. I've got spicy chicken patties in the oven. This is off center, isn't it? Yes. I've got spicy chicken patties in the oven. Already, I've got about 50 seconds to get those in so they all cook at the same time. The agenda for this weekend is to clean. I have to tidy my room because when I go to work now, I understand why people usually have messy rooms. I never used to understand before, but now I understand, I get it. I never got it with my mum. Like, babes, her room would be a mess, baby. Well, not a mess, but just not what I would call tidy. But yeah, I would never understand. I understand now. I'm too tired to do anything. I come in for my work clothes, I put my work clothes on, everything else just gets chucked around. An hour to get ready and leave on time. There isn't time in between my little schedule of fucking around for an hour to tidy my room or put things back properly, because the moment I take that extra 30 seconds I spend here is less 30 seconds I spent here, and it also sets me back all the time. But regardless, sorry, I'm just looking at myself right now and I feel like a mess. I was trying to say that I was gonna do my hair this weekend because, as you can see, the curls are popping, baby. Like, they're curling out of the hair. It's just getting really frizzy, and yeah. I am gonna do it next week just so I make the 4-week mark. This is week 3, I believe. Yeah, it's bad, it's real bad. But I know with the braids it will last and look a lot better. I just need to build up the courage to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this month, no. Me redoing my hair for the month of November is gonna be like this again, but the month afterwards, I need to do something, I need to switch it up because it's gonna be my birthday month, you know? So, I don't know. But we'll get to that later. So tidying is the first on the agenda. Second is washing clothes. Because I'm at work so much now, I don't actually wear any of my other clothes. It is also winter, so I just put on my big fluffy jumper dress thing and I'm set. I don't go anywhere, so I'm cool. Yeah, so all the clothes in my dirty basket right now is literally just bed sheets and odd coloured pieces and whites. I'm gonna wash all of those, get those out of the way so I feel like there's more space in my room. I also have clean clothes just sitting on my beanbag, so that's also a problem within itself. It makes my room feel cluttered. The same with my desk, there's just shit everywhere. It's a lot. I have a free day, a free house, a free everything. I can live in solitude for the next 24 hours. My chips. Yeah, I'm gonna live in solitude, but I don't know. These are heavy. That means I have to cook them for like 20 minutes instead of 12. I did not think this through. My chicken's gonna be ready before the chips. This is also tiny, this ninja. My dad doesn't like it, but I don't think he's figured out how to do what he needs to. I personally think it's fine. Just don't follow the instructions. Kind of use it as if it's a speedy oven, like a speedy convection oven. That's my rule of thumb based on how I use mine at home. I was excited that I was gonna have the time to myself. was thinking, oh, I could do this, I could be downstairs, I could catch up on like shows I normally watch and things of that nature, you know, use this space because I don't see it Monday through Friday. Wash my clothes because no one's here to like tell me off about washing clothes during the day. Or putting the dryer on. Technically it's getting to winter now, so my dad should be okay with me having the dryer on instead of hanging out my clothes, even though the sun's like low-key out. But it was raining this morning, torrential rain. Like, I was asleep, I didn't get up to look at it, I just heard it and it's like, oh, I hope they drive safely because it's a drive, honey. What else? I need to, there's so much little things I need to do that get neglected. When you have the free time, I still don't get around to doing them. It's so weird. So weird. Tidying my room, sorting out my clothes, making sure everything's in the correct spaces. Possibly video things. I don't want to edit, but like I need to fit that in at some point. Of course I want to game, because guys, it's getting interesting. I've realized people are more likely to talk when your mic is on. Okay, so I've been a bit more brazen putting my mic on. I don't say anything, obviously, I just play my music, but then I think it's like so cringe because I'm waiting for someone to talk so I can say something, because I'm not just gonna start talking to random people. I don't know how people do it. I was talking about it at work actually, and some of my colleagues were like, oh, so what do you want to do? And I'm like, oh, this question again. I don't bloody know, but I was talking about traveling, and I was like, oh, where's the first place you went to, like, you've been alone to travel? These guys are like 30, like 33. So they're saying, oh, I've been like Ibiza, I've been here, I've been here, I've been here, I've been here. I'm like, oh. And I've said, yeah, I've never traveled alone. And he's like, why? Actually, no, he was like, so you don't go to parties? I'm like, no. He said, why? I'm like, because I never have. He said, do you not have friends? I was like, kind of. I've got a few from secondary school. Bitch, a few? I meant to say a couple, 2. And he was like, no, like back home for me, because he's from Spain. He's like, oh, I have friends from people in my town, on my street. Like, we all just group together. So yeah, I've got friends. And then when I've traveled here and gone to different places, you make friends along the way. Like, he says, friends from surfing in LA, people at clubs he meets. It's like, I'm not that type of person. To just randomly go up to people and start talking. Like, about what? He said, well, when you do things you like what do you like to do? I said, not much. Like, it's not that I don't like to do things, I just haven't done them. There's things I know I would enjoy, I just don't have them. So when he asked me hobbies, he said, so what do you do at home? He said, reading? I said, yeah, I game. And he said, oh, you game? And I said, yeah. And then he said, what else did he ask? What else? He said, do you like painting? I was like, yeah, I guess. He said, well, yeah, so when you go to these places and paint and stuff, you'd ask people about painting and like how you can level up your painting and what to do next and da-da-da-da. You're just talking about networking. The way he was saying it sounded very easy, but at the same time, I've said, yeah, I can have those conversations with people when they come up. Not that I've ever initiated them, and none actually come to mind when they have happened. What connecting word? I forgot what I was saying. When things like that do happen or have happened, everything's surface level. All conversations and interactions I've had, they don't ever develop into anything else. I ask questions as much as I can, questions that I find, like, that I want to know. You know, you were saying, you know, when you meet people and go places, you're interesting, other people are interesting, you share stories. That's my problem. I don't think I'm interesting. I don't think I have a story to share, which is kind of questionable. Like, that's why when I film, I feel so, what's the word? Not unfulfilled, but I feel so I don't know, I question myself a lot because I'm just talking, but I guess it's to fill the void of not having anyone to just share the things that I'm feeling with. So it's more of like therapy sessions, or just, I don't know, just me offloading the things in my head that I don't feel like I can talk about on a day-to-day, or I don't think anyone other than myself will really understand. I say that because I've tried and the response is very two-dimensional. So yeah, it's just me and you, boo. I guess. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, he was talking about just talking to people, taking it step by step. Yeah, eventually, hopefully, that's the plan. I'd love for that to be my reality. Talking about it defeats the purpose, because every time we have this conversation, it's always just do, start, blah blah blah. And why do I have to put effort in to be interesting? Why couldn't I just be interesting? Why did I have to be the one to make it up? I feel like I have to create a character because I don't know anything else. See, I'm not even making sense. But yeah, just said it's as easy as that. Finding a hobby, talking to other people about said hobby, developing friendships, yada 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 yada. Feel as if I ask the right questions. I feel as if I'm showing I'm engaging. I'm showing I'm engaged in the conversation. I don't always get that back, and then that throws me off. Well, not throws me off, but it just reminds me that, okay, what was the point of this conversation? Just for me to listen to you and to help you feel better with yourself, but not necessarily. I didn't get to offload anything, but at the same time, I don't really want to, because it gets so awkward. Because as soon as they ask me questions and my answer is nothing special, nothing interesting, nothing worth really talking about, it's just I've done a lot of evenings this week, so a lot of evenings. Every day was an evening. For some reason, everyone wants to book events in the evening now, which is usually the opposite, where it's quieter in the morning and nothing in the evening. I mean, busy in the morning, nothing in the evening. But now there's literally nothing in the mornings, and the first event is happening at 5:30. Well, I'll go on for that. So for the first, how many hours is it? So I'll get to work at 1. Yeah, the first 6 hours of my shift is spent pretending, like, doing odd jobs, basically, because it's nothing to do. Yeah. So work is getting there. I'm, like I said, sort of getting used to it. Hopefully I'll have it down packed soon. Well, not down packed, I've been doing it for ages. It's nothing really new. It's just it's okay. It is what it is. I'm also trying to decide now what I'm gonna do after work, if I'm going to look for a new job or spend the rest of that year. So I'm thinking from about July-ish, or July, August, if I'm gonna find a new job or use the rest of the year to do whatever I want. I did want to start thinking about traveling and possibly trying things, because I don't know guys, I don't know, just trying to start thinking about things without scaring myself, because the closer to the time it gets, the more stressed I'm gonna feel. The option is there for me to stay. There's no need for me to leave. However, don't know. I don't have a goal. So that makes things a little difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna be 22 this year. I just watched something that annoyed me as well, talking about how the year you turn is not your actual age, it's the year you've completed. So I've completed 22 years of life already, for like whoop. But it's just like, ugh. What am I doing right now? Talking to, again, colleagues again, they were telling me, we were talking about, what's her name again, Simone Gruff? But something Buff, the 19-year-old tennis player, and it was a Black History Month event, and she was on the screen. We were talking about how, what were you doing at 19? One of my colleagues was in China. He was like, yeah, I wanted to run away from my parents, so I ran, I left, I moved as far away as I could, and China was cool. He said, yeah, I was in China. I'm like, dude, from Mexico to China? Damn. Anyways, my other colleague was, he said his mum was sending him to the shop to buy stuff, and I was dancing, doing K-pop dances. Should I show you guys? I still haven't shown you those. I don't think I ever will, because they're kind of embarrassing. Seeing myself look so crusty and deer-like irritates me. Yeah, seeing myself look like a deer, flailing about and not looking how I want to in my head is the only reason why I didn't post those videos. I've got so many. But anyway, that's what I was doing at 19. COVID, lockdown, dancing around my mum's living room. Yeah, it was fun at the time. It was fun, and I do want to get back to it because I miss it. I really do, especially with the new gen songs, some of the new gen songs, and in terms of fitness, because baby, tell me why I've put on. It's nothing, but let's not talk about that because I'll cry. In terms of getting older, there's some things I want to do, some risky things I want to do, like things you're not supposed to do, but milestone things that no one really talks about, but I want to do is bourgeois, I think it's called bourgeois shoots. I really want to do one, but I don't want to do one. Like I feel like the older version of myself would want one, and I think about it a lot. I'm like, I should, because it's a part of me that I haven't tapped into yet. Like I said, I'm very scared of life, babes, but something like that would be cool. But then at the same time, you're not, it's like there's a complex, because you're not, I want to do it, but then I'd have to book it and I'd have to feel comfortable enough to do it. And I'm thinking, okay, when is the right time? 21 is when not most people, I've seen people, I've seen it spoken about online, when 21 is the age where people usually go and take the, proper, professionally, just go and take professional photos at 21. I say people, all my aunties did it. They had pictures of themselves. My nana had pictures of them on the walls. Not bourgeois, obviously, but just them at 21. And I thought, wow, okay, I don't have a picture of myself at 21. So are these the years where I'm meant to kind of do that thing? Take pictures and remember that this is what I used to look like, and this is, I don't know, I feel weird about that, kind of. Having to look back and think, I used to look like this. I used to be pretty. Like, was I? Have I mentioned this quote before? About beauty is wasted on the youth, or youth is wasted on the young. I think that's the quote. Youth is wasted on the young, or beauty is wasted on the youth, or something like that, along those lines. If I find it, I'll, yeah, so I don't feel it as much as I wish I did, but I know the older version of myself, after she's gone through all her trials and tribulations, she'll look back and be like, yeah, bitch. But I'm just here like, I think I'm supposed to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not doing anything else. That's so weird to say that. I'm not doing anything else. Let's do a bourgeois photo shoot. Like, go sit down. But yeah, I've been talking for almost half an hour, so I'm gonna go eat. It's been 24 minutes. I'm gonna go eat, and I'll talk to you guys later when I have something more productive to share. Yeah, because I have conversations in my head about things that I wish I could talk about, and I can't even get my words out right now. I'm just looking at myself in like a version of myself, like a third eye type thing. Oh, I can no longer, there it is. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh wait, maybe I should show you my food, right? That's kind of why you're here-ish. If I did do this photo shoot, would I have to wax my entire freaking body? I'm not interested. Okay, I was gonna do salad, but I can't be bothered, so we're just doing chips. We've got fat straight chips. Oh man, not bad. Okay. We could do with an extra like 2 minutes, but I can't be bothered. Guys, my mum's birthday is like in like a week, bro, and I don't have any. I haven't bought her anything yet. I don't know what I'm gonna get her. I don't know what I can afford, bro. Yeah, I don't need salad in this, do I? There's just a lot. 2 chicken fillets, spicy chicken fillets, some chippies. I was trying to do this no salt thing, where if something comes already salted, just eat it and be good. But she needs salt. But I don't wanna. I'm not putting salt on that. Even if it's so very nice, I'll take your hand. We'll start to worry. My mother will be waiting at the door. Hey guys. Baby, it's cold outside. And it is freaking cold. I don't know what, I hate when ketchup comes, it doesn't come out like a, it's meant to come out like thin like this. It's come out like thick freaking blobs. Ugh. Hi guys, I don't know if you can see me or if I'm in a good angle.
Special forces won't know what it is.
We gaming right now. Very bored, I've just started. Guys, oh my god, when I tell you, I almost died today. Like literally. Tell me why I tried to soak my whites in the bath. Guess what I did? I left the bath running. Yeah, I did. I left the bath running, bro. I went downstairs and told myself, okay, let me leave the bath running. It's gonna take a little while to fill up what I want. By the time I go downstairs, put my chips on, when I'm ready to eat, or just before I'm ready to eat, I'll go back down. I'll go back upstairs, turn it off. Whilst I go downstairs, I also get the stuff I need to put into the bath. But obviously, I messed that up. Sorry, this guy's trying to. He's gonna get me, is what I say. Anyway, I try. So I had like a little plan. Go downstairs, put my chips on. While I'm downstairs, get the washing up liquid stuff that I'm gonna need. And you know, be back upstairs in a jiffy. In that time, my stuff will be done, isn't it? Nah! That's not what happened. I go downstairs, I put my chips on. I take a seat. I watch the rest of Big Brother. Like bro, I was there for like 20 minutes. A whole 20 minutes, bro. Watching Big Brother.
Asset losses unacceptable.
I don't know what happened. Or it was like 15 minutes maybe. I don't know what happened. I don't know what clicked in my brain. I guess my brain just went off into the distance. I literally finished half of my, I literally just had a plate of chips. Practically finished it. I had maybe 3-4 bites left. next minute, my brain just wanders. I start thinking about what do I watch after this, because I was watching Big Brother late and live. Hallie was evicted, and they were doing that little interview part, and I must have been thinking, oh, what am I gonna do next? Bam! It hits me. I have the water running. I'm thinking, why am I not hearing water on the floor? I was there that long. The water would have overfilled. Tell me why. I got to the bath, and our plug where the water comes out of is half full. It's like half covered. There's all of this, like this much space of just bath, for instance. Maybe I'll show you a video of the bath later, but the plug's up here. The whole bath is down here, bro. The water is covering the nozzle of the spout, like the water spout. Listen, Jehovah God saved me today. I was saved by the hairs on my chin, baby. Because when I tell you, my girl, Mrs. Mia, Mr. Sir, I almost died today, okay? Because the water, if it over flooded, like Renee just cleaned the bathroom. So the bathroom is spotless. The house has just been cleaned before they've left. I was just thinking as I was running up the stairs, if water has reached the floor, what am I going to do? Because the water is going to leak through into the ceiling, like the kitchen area, because the water would have seeped through. It would have seeped through the tiles, gone into the ceiling, and water would have been dripping on my head. I'm thinking, if my brain did not wander for those 2 seconds, I would have been feeling drip, and I've probably been like, why is my head dripping? Run upstairs and see the carpet wet up, the tiles wet up in the bathroom. It would have been so bad. It would have been so bad. Oh, I was saved today. I was saved.
Bare bones team deathmatch.
Anyways, 11 o'clock, I'm gonna go back down there and take them out and put them in the washing machine. I didn't put bleach in them. That was my initial goal. I wanted to put some kind of bleach in it and do like a bleaching situation. But I did not do that. So I just put a little bit of Vanish and I think some baking soda. I think it was in one of the cleaning bottles we have down there, so I'm assuming it's baking soda. Put that in and I've let it soak for about 2 hours, or going on to 2 hours, and yeah, then it's gonna go in the washing machine, and that's gonna be my cleaning for the day. I've put my clothes away, I ate, but that is all I've done. I've done nothing else, and it's kind of embarrassing. It's raining right now. That's not what you're hearing right now. What you're hearing is the game, because it's raining in the game, but it's also raining in real life.
Kill.
So there's that. What else? I'm kind of sad, guys. I think I like being isolated, but at the same time, it'd be nice to have something to distract me. I have all this free time. It'd be nice
Neutralize battery.
to, talk to someone, or have someone to talk to, or not talk to, because my friends are fine. But I think Nicole's gone to Comi-Con. There was a plan for all 3 of us to go, and she'd take her friends with her. But we decided against that. Well, not we. I decided against that because babes, school, busy. I literally don't have time for it. And I wasn't paying. And I don't like Comi-Con. I didn't like Comi-Con when I went the first time. I don't know. I can't remember if I expressed that in the video I made about it, but I didn't enjoy Comi-Con, guys. I think it's because I didn't have anything specific to go to. I didn't really know what my essence of being there was. I wasn't in cosplay. I was with my dad and my siblings, so I guess it wasn't a bad day out. It just reminded me of being at the museum, and it just wasn't my thing. Walking around aimlessly, yeah. So I was like, I don't really want to go again. But the girls were like, you're coming. It's really fun. And yeah, I just was like, yeah. Or maybe if it was the one in Olympia or something. There's 2. There's one in Excel, and I was like, oh, I could get tickets for free if you go to the Excel one, but I was like, no. And then the one in a different building or event area, whatever we want to call it, is in November, and I've already got plans because it's my mama's birthday, so I can't really be doing that, giving up time with her. I've already set that time aside. Yeah, I'm kind of gaming in hopes that someone will just invite me into a party. so that I have something to, like, you know, distract me from the impending doom that is my life. Or someone gets so aggravated that they just say something, so then I have something to talk about. Because I'm not initiating anything. I was going to put my music on my mic on, but as soon as I did, I just felt gross.
Hostile UAV circling.
I still feel icky, just like, what is this attention-seeking life that I'm living right now? One job. Oh my god, I'm getting beat up. Someone just smacked the daylight out of me. I wanna make love in this club. I hate gaming and filming at the same time because, as you guys can see, I am not even here. I'm also playing snipers only. Not doing a very good job of it, as you can see. Or here. But yeah, I was planning to make a cake today. Not planning to, I was thinking about making a cake, editing, my hair's a mess. I bought some rosemary and I've got it downstairs cooling down, and I'm going to start spraying it in my hair for this week. Terrible idea. You can see my hair's already frizzy as it is. So
We're losing the fight.
what I'm doing, honestly.
Net call. Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
I'm sad right now, so I put my music on and just belt my heart out. That's what the whole day was doing. Big Brother, so that was something. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. You guys are distracting me. There'll be a better update later. Hopefully it's not flashing. I couldn't tell. I'm filming on the back angle. Terrible angle, I know, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.